Okay, so this is kind of a more unique build, but it turned out really good. You've probably seen this on one of the other channels. There was a guy who ordered this. Basically, this is a model, a Sega Saturn model. That's you go through and you assemble it. However, there's a company that created a little tiny, motherboard, so to speak, that the Raspberry Pi 4 compute module, Raspberry Pi compute module 4, fits in. So, but it's made specifically to fit. In here, you'll see they actually had a plastic version of the circuit board. Someone took that, 3D scanned it, and then they made a real motherboard that worked with the compute module so that you could fit it in this and make your own little Sega Saturn Mini. So, ordered this from Japan. It's super cool. I'm just going to give you a little bit closer look here. This is not 3D printed, and it has two USB, micro USBs in the front. So, and then compute modules are kind of hard to come by at this point, so I could only get an 8 gig module. So what I did is I installed the operating system and the Retropie software on here on the system, and then I have a NVMe 250 gig, 256 gig, I think, drive on here that's plugged into port 2 that gives it all the ROMs, for the US ones and the Japanese. And you see I have 482 in there and 148 in here. I went through and did all the scraping and videos for everything that I could get it to find. In the Japanese, the US version, everything's complete. Over here, there are some missing either box art or videos, but I mean, they work over here too. Some of that, and some of them have just box art, some have box art and video, and then you usually tell by the picture of the box art whether it's going to have a video. Alright, so I found this. This is a PlayStation 4 Madcats controller, and it just matches amazingly. And it also has the arrangements of the buttons that the Sega Saturn, controller here had. So this is the original controller here, and this is a more modern controller, but it has a button so that you can do left and right analog over here. Got your digital pad. It also has PlayStation 3 and 4, but it's right now on PlayStation 3. I think I can switch over to PlayStation 4, reset the buttons, and it works just fine. Anyway, I've got a little USB hub here that I want to, this will come with, so that you can have at least 2 controllers, so you can play 2-player games, which this had, obviously. And but there wouldn't be much more than 2 controllers in most cases. I put the decals to make it all look and have the original Saturn logos and the on and off buttons and all kinds of stuff is here. I wasn't going to put them on myself. If I sell it to someone, I'll let them put the decals on, and this instruction booklet will come with it to tell you where all the decals go and what they stick to and all that fun stuff. Yeah, so this is a really super cool, fun build. Yeah, we'll show you. I was just playing. What's that cool game? There's so many to choose from in here. Cotton, always a blast. I always love all the shooter games that this came in. So, There's Dracula X. There is. The Falcom Classic's pretty cool. Went in there and it gives you a whole just slew of some of the great games they had on there. Gunbird. Here we go. It's using Yabasashiro. I don't probably saying that very wrong, but it's the most optimized, best thing. The other thing is, I don't think I've gone through and overclocked. I was able to fit a fan in there, however, but hit the start button. So, go back out. Gunbar 2. I don't know why I didn't scrape that one, but anyway. One more thing I want to show you is in the US version, all these have both the artwork, information, the videos, and also they have the bezels all in the US. It's difficult to get the bezels working on the Japanese because I don't know if there aren't any or if they, but I could probably put just the generic Japanese Sega Saturn logos on the side and then just be done with it. But I want to show you that all these have all of their bezels, they have all the artwork, they have all the videos. It's really, they work really well, and as you can see, you'll feel like you're playing the real thing, and this is like about as close you're going to get to a real mini. I'm pretty sure that Sega is never going to make a version of a mini that's a Saturn, because the system, even though it was loved by many, was not necessarily like a super successful system for them. But that's alright. Thanks.